Well, we've made it to the westernmost frontier of China, nearby the port of Kyrgyzstan. The border with Kyrgyzstan is right nearby, and travellers come here each day to see the final rays of sunshine in China. We've got an hour to look around, and my plan is to climb up to that tower. You do have some alternatives. For example, we have a lot of tourists taking camels. I suppose you can stop for a rest in that yurt, if that's what it's called. And also, we can see some of these ATVs, and they can get you up to the top in no time.
请问一下，坐这辆车到山顶一般要花多长时间啊？4分钟那么快啊？对。你的单程票是多少钱啊？一般？没有单程，只有来回的。
So there aren't any one-way tickets, but basically a horse costs 126 return, camel 145, and then the ATV, if that's what it's called, is 160. But I fancy a bit of a workout, even though we're nearly 3,000 meters above sea level. So I'm going to walk up this Great Wall style walkway and see if I can make it to the top. And also, we have a friend from Xinjiang who's coming with us, so we're kind of filming two videos at the same time. As we can hear then, this is a fairly patriotic place as they're playing the song 我和我的祖国 near my homeland, through the panel system. We're not far off 3,000 meters above sea level. I'm feeling okay, but you do feel like, you're just that little bit out of breath. I suppose you're not quite getting the same amount of oxygen. Also, along the way, you do get some picturesque vantage points. Just over the turrets here, we can see a young lady over there taking some photos on that cliff edge. Let's just be careful. We don't want any falls or anything. Okay, it's not really a cliff, but if you fell down there, you're still going to hurt yourself. And we have got a good vantage point over the tourist centre down there. I mean, it's not the port of Kyrgyzstan. I'm kind of hoping we'll be able to see it from the tower up there, because I'm kind of curious to see what it's like. And there we go. What a fantastic view. So the westernmost tower doesn't look too far away up there. We can see a campsite. People have got camper vans down there. I mean, I don't know if they're just set there permanently for tourists or whether people towed them in there. And by the looks of it, there are lots of people parked up in the car park down there. So obviously, get a lot of tourists, probably from all over China, coming this far in their own private vehicles. Then down there we have this white map of China, and also in the distance there's something else I really like, and that is the snow-capped mountains. Okay, we don't have any time to hang around, so let's go and do this final leg, hopefully without a stop. But I was just thinking to myself, if I climbed up this rock face here, we could use it as a shortcut and go directly up to the top. Okay then, well, forget the Great Wall. I've been assured by our trusty cameraman that this is the fastest way to make it up to the top. Yeah, this is like trekking through the desert, Bear Grylls style. Okay, come on, we're really not that far. I'm just going to be mindful whilst filming. Now, I don't want to have a slip here. Sometimes your foot goes on a bit of sand and it feels a bit like you're going to lose your step. We're going to try and climb up this way. Okay, from here, because it's a bit steep, I've got to concentrate on keeping my footing. Don't get me wrong, I'm having a lot of fun doing this, but if you're the average tourist, I suggest you take the Great Wall. Okay, we're nearly at the top. I was thinking which way to go, but our cameraman says this is the best way. So I'll take his word for it. Okay, look, we made it. It wasn't as bad as I feared. And there we go. That's a reminder not to climb the cliff face, but never mind. Feels good to break a rule every now and then. We made it! Okay, that was a piece of cake. We made it to the top. It didn't take that long. I would say about 15 minutes or so. And we did stop, once or twice just for a quick breather. So now we're at the top. I'm going to do a full 360, show you some of the scenery, and also find out if there were any views of the Kyrgyzstan border post.
我坐车下来。
哦，我是爬了这个山坡。
这个山坡？
对呀。
这个能爬吗？
应该不准吧。但是我和摄影师我们都爬上来了，很快啊，
哇，好厉害！
就得10分钟左右吧，就能爬上来。
对，我们在下面等车等了很久。
哦，就是上面你要排队吧，然后
对，
坐那个越野车，那个刺不刺激嘛？
你是走那边的。
哦，刺不刺激嘛？坐那个越野车。
颠得很厉害，我刚刚本来想拍，然后我都坚持了很久，但忘记摁了。
There we go. We can scan this QR code and get a nice view of Kyrgyzstan through these binoculars. That's it. We've been up here for about 10 minutes or so. We've just had the call to get back down to the bus, so let's take in the views and have a final word. Welcome to Jigen Township in Wuchao County, Xinjiang, the westernmost township of China, often called the first village on the frontier. The name Jigen comes from Kyrgyz, meaning gathering place. To the west lies Kyrgyzstan, connected by the historic Kyrgyzstan port, once a vital Silk Road gateway, and today a key channel for trade and travel along the Belt and Road. Blending Kyrgyz traditions, dramatic mountain scenery, and its role as a bridge between China and Central Asia, Jigen offers a rare glimpse into life at China's far west.
哎，好了没？上机子了啊！又来叫我来。哎，慢点。哎呦，慢点。